Hello, YouTube. I'm Zach. You're watching Zach DTV. Thanks for stopping into your spot for interesting news from around the net. On today's show, we are going to discuss the largest man-made sun ever, robotic delivery in Washington, D.C., Earth Hour 2017 is coming, a major party being thrown in Liverpool, and a Canadian who had his good name ruined by Trump. Remember, if you want more news like this Monday through Friday, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and you'll know when I upload a new video. Alright, enough of that stuff, let's get right into this. Let's start off with scientists in Germany just flipped the power switch on the world's largest artificial sun. It's called Synlight, like synthetic light, and it consists of 149 xenon short arc light bulbs, the same kind of thing they use in movie theaters. It is movable, you can adjust all these lights to different positions, and they plan on adjusting them down to hit an 8x8 square to produce 10 times the amount of solar radiation that the sun does. This is going to produce heat up to 5,432 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're going to use it for a lot of different experiments. The main idea behind this, though, is to work out a way to strip hydrogen from water using the heat of the sun. Basically, they're looking to do electrolysis, but just with heat. I think it's a pretty cool idea. The long-term goal here, if they can make this work, is to produce large-scale solar farms, like those mirror farms you see where they use molten salt to produce energy. But until that happens, this project will use the same amount of electricity as a family of 4 uses in 1 year in just 4 hours. So while the end goal is some green, clean energy, right now, this is a big polluter. But hey, it's cool. It's the biggest man-made sun on the planet. Now for my next story, I don't know how long you guys have been watching me. I know some of you are pretty new. Thanks for subscribing. Some of you have never seen my show before. Some of you have been here for a little while. I don't know if you got to see my report on the Vespagita. It is a little like backpack on wheels that'll follow you around, or you can send it to do deliveries for you, stuff like that. Pretty neat concept. Well, it's not at market yet, but there is a company in DC that is already using robots to make deliveries. I mean, shoot, they've been delivering for a month now. So they've even beat Amazon into the unmanned delivery market. These drones are made by a European company named Starship Industries. This was founded by the same people who founded Skype. Right now they have 20 of these little buggers driving around town delivering your food because they teamed up with a group called Postmates that works with existing restaurants to provide food delivery, kind of like that Grubhub, I guess. They travel up to 4 miles an hour and use GPS for their mapping. They also have 9 cameras on them so they can see all the way around them. And they unlock with an app that the customer downloads to their phone when they get to the door. If the thing gets stuck or stolen or whatever, somebody from Starship Industries can go in then and look through the cameras and figure out how to get it out of it. Or, even through their GPS, track the thief to where it went. To me, this seems like a pretty cool idea for delivery all through the urban environment. Except, it is putting delivery people out of work. Oh well, robots are going to take over eventually anyway, right? Well, I thought I should mention this one. WWF's Earth Hour is tomorrow, March 25th. If you want to show your support, go ahead and shut your lights off at 8:30 p.m. local time. And this is to raise awareness in global warming, our carbon footprint, stuff like that. This year is actually their 10-year anniversary. They started this in Australia back in 2007. And now 178 countries participate all around the globe. Some pretty cool landmarks that have participated in this include Times Square, the Burj Khalifa, St. Peter's Basilica, the Vegas Strip, Sydney Opera House, the International Space Station, and 400 other large landmarks around the globe. Remember, show your support, charge your phone battery, and shut off your lights and electronics for 1 hour tomorrow night at 8:30. Okay, so we just talked about lowering emissions. I had to throw this in. I saw it right before filming, and I just thought, I have to show this. This thing is so stupid, it's kind of awesome. This here is a picture of a monster dually. Largest dually in the world from what I hear. If you want to see a video on it, I'll put a link in the description. Just wanted to show you guys that. If you're anything like me, you're a fan of the Beatles, and Liverpool is going to do it big this year in celebration of the 50th anniversary of Sargent Pepper's. The party's going to start May 25th and run all the way through to June 16th. They're going to feature artists and performance pieces by 13 different people, all based off the different tracks on the album. They're going to do things like murals and dance tributes, an outlandish procession for Lovely Rita, and what I think is coolest, a 64 choir public sing-along for the song When I'm 64. That's just going to be amazing. The logistics of it are awesome, and I want to be there so bad. I probably am not going to be able to make it unless something big happens here, but you never know. Hey, maybe if somebody out there in Liverpool is seeing this, send me some tickets. I need plane fare too. Now, they are planning on setting off fireworks on June 1st. That's the actual anniversary of the release of the album. To celebrate this, the record company is going to put out a 50th anniversary version of Sargent Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with an additional track of Strawberry Fields Forever put on there. I haven't had to buy any new music from the Beatles for a while, but I might pick this one up. Last but not least, I want to talk to you about our newest victim of our victim culture. Grabher from Nova Scotia just lost his vanity plate because it has his last name on it. Nova Scotia Department of Transportation decided that this plate was offensive after receiving a bunch of email complaints about this plate being out in public. Now, they pay no attention to the fact that he's had this plate for 27 years now. Originally, it was his father's, and it got passed down through the family. And Lauren says, while he has been asked about the plate and the meaning of it, when they find out it's the last name, people usually chuckle about it. I mean, obviously, this is a result of Trump's Grabher comment. But come on, people. Instead of not talking to someone about it and writing an angry email to the government, why not ask him first what it's about? Don't get offended until you know the situation. All right? I'm sorry. I just get sick of these cry bullies. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me. Thanks for stopping in. I'm Zach. I'm here Monday through Friday to bring you interesting news from around the net. Remember, if you like what I do, go ahead and share me with your friends. I am going to be here tomorrow for a dedicated show to Fukushima. There's a lot of information out there, so I'm just going to do a sit-down episode tomorrow and really bang it out. So stop in and check that out. Other than that, have a safe weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday.